gonna do Endgame. So time to get out the assault fleet. That'll be repaired in a minute. And what did that end up being? 5 hour repair for that run through.
Yeah, that's actually way where you did last time. You did last time by like an hour.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and get that done so I can start that on repair while I'm doing the other targets.
But apparently, the output of the damage output of the Deadeye was actually better than the evade on the Caesar beats as far as your hit repair time.
Okay, so we can do the same thing again. I
I
had
always
another
like
one.
really like using the Wolfpack crew just because it does basically the same thing as Deadeye Destroyer. It's only 1% off and it's way easier to roll.
Okay. Yeah, I don't usually click them. I prefer this one right here since that one's missile specific. That's why I like this one a little better.
Right, right. Yeah, I usually pass it by too, but since we're doing assault stuff right now, I've been keeping Wolfpacks as they run across.
You know, while the UAVs are broken, they should change that crew to include UAVs.
Let's see here. All right. Sorry for the delay. Now we can kind of take our time and look at these bases because it's going to be, this is a 6 hour. So when we get to 4, I'll take a fleet in there, but we'll look at it and we'll look at the ships we're taking in before we go in. But let's get these assaults out the way real quick. Tell you what, let's try something here. Well, I really don't want to do that. He ain't got no armors on him. I know what's going to happen. I was like, well, let's see how he runs with them, you know. But I mean, he ain't got no armors on him. Nah, that's just stupid.
He's
Uh,
naked.
That one.
I got the armors to put on. I just haven't
No, I was asking if
got
you
it
had the
done.
missiles on.
I got a missile and phalanx on him with all the specials. That's where he's at in his development at the moment.
That's the case of the Emperor has no clothes.
Yeah, he's full of shit, but he ain't got nothing to shoot.
All right.
No, he's got plenty to shoot, just not the correct stuff.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be more geared defensively, to be honest. A little bit extra phalanx power. Um, I've noticed that the Skyfire knocks those missiles from those turrets down a lot better than the Phoenixes do. Uh, I don't know
Yeah,
what the deal is,
that's
but
cool.
uh, I got it earned, but I don't have that Skyfire flag built. No,
No, you're talking about knocking what missiles down from
uh,
these turrets?
no, in the raid turrets targets.
Oh, the 83s and 85s currently
Yeah,
going nav relays.
yeah,
Well, see, my Phoenixes seem to shoot them down just fine, but of course I have like the full five, so maybe that's the difference.
yeah. I'm only running these three at the moment. But I mean, I'm only running one Skyfire. You know,
That might also have something to do with it, yeah.
and the Skyfire seems to knock down a lot more than these three. You know, so
Possibly.
I don't know. But I mean, I was running the Savage Kodiak as the flag with these three Phoenixes and that one Skyfire, and that was it the Inquisitor campaign that had those targets in it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was doing all the runs for like 40 minutes damage running that mix. I mainly just used the Phoenixes to take out the mothership. The Skyfire pretty much did everything else. I mean, it knocked the fleets out just like nobody's business, and I can chain out whole islands uh,
Yeah.
with just one Skyfire. I have four, but I only have one fully built and ranked. They're all ranked, but only one is fully built.
My one Skyfire that I had can take out a level 100 cargo by itself.
Sweet.
I've got one fully built, one partially built, and then a third one that's being refitted right now to be fully built.
Sweet. I'm trying to finish off my Phoenix fleet before I continue on the Skyfire track.
Oh yeah. I'm wondering if the Skyfire might be usable in the Reaver Tide
What
or the Mega
the
Hull,
uh,
the dailies.
oh, the Mega Mayhem?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Rivertide's the one that hits our base.
Well, yeah, I have it as a base guard.
Oh, have them jump through all those drones?
Yeah.
Well, you could keep it out of the range, I'm sure. You know, I'm 98 range should be good to point off. You know, I used to run a Harlock Citadel in there with a Retribution. You know, something just to point it out. Oh man, I got splattered.
Talking and driving.
Just going a little faith here.
Yeah, 333 mil.
Sweet.
I'm loving that I'm getting at least 9 mil a target. It means that Prize Pack 5 is reachable for me.
7 minutes so far.
And for those people who don't have the Harlock Citadel, you know, it's not necessary. It just helps you do the targets faster.
Yeah.
The one,
It only
after,
takes me like 4 minutes per target.
the one after this is when you get back to the bases, right?
Yeah, number 4.
Target 4, yeah.
I'm glad that's kind of a standard number in both these campaigns. I know in the other ones it's 4 and 6, but at least you know your first switch over is in both categories. It's number 4. But I'm
See,
sure it'll stop you.
tomorrow when I finish this Skyfire, before I put my third one into refit, I'm gonna see if that Skyfire, the way it's built currently before, if that can help me do the Prize Pack 3 of the Skyfire campaign.
Oh, that's still going, ain't it? I
For a little bit
forgot.
longer, yeah. But it'll help me get that UAV circuitry finally, and 10 days worth of build tokens that I could refit
Definitely
that last
use.
Skyfire, plus get my fourth Skyfire built.
Yeah.
Because it only takes like 4 days for a blank Skyfire. I probably switch out the UAV circuitry before I put in that fourth blank one, though.
God, doing this campaign with Phoenixes is so much easier than Fallen. That's for damn sure.
You still have to worry about not letting them gang up on you. Say you get you like two or three of those rhinos shooting at you. Uh, the slowdown effect will take effect of one ship, just like it does how it can shut you down on your Apollos. The one ship, you know,
Right.
because if you let them gang up on you and overwhelm you, it happens with this fleet too. I got cocky and let a bunch of them do it. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, but one ship does just like hit the brakes, you know, and you know you gotta get him back up there.
You'll see the targets that are on the map are supposedly
Yeah.
these same targets in the campaign, right?
Design they might be, but damage I'm sure is not.
And you said you can't tell that because you're not.
No, that's I said we couldn't tell how much more cranked up this was than last time. Is what I said. I said nothing about the.
Because we're not driving the Apollos. If I was bringing my Apollos out here, maybe I could have some kind of a gauge to go by. If I could remember how bad it was back then.
Well, like I said, with 4 Apollos, my girlfriend can drive at least the 53 and the 63 on the world map for instant repair.
Okay.
That
And she ought to.
that definitely tells me they don't do near as much damage as what this campaign does.
I mean, her Apollos can't do the 83s and 85s, but one volley from her Scoria missiles from the 4 ships will either kill or nearly kill the ships themselves.
Because I'll be honest, that build they gave in that $10 deal wasn't a very good build.
I don't know. She can do everything so far that they're designed for.
Okay.
She can hit the 91 mega holes and clear them out. She can hit all but the targets with the drones in them.
Yeah. I need to. That's why I'd like to finish out this fleet so my retargeting will work a lot better. Damnation to tell you, I'm one that preaches that retargeting.
Yep.
I'm wondering though, for the retargeting, is it determined by the weapon or the ship hull it's on?
Retargetable um, comes from retargetable true. Okay,
Well, yeah,
there
but
is
I
some
mean,
missiles
what about
that
the range?
there's some missile holes that don't have it, and there's some missiles that do. Okay, now they've changed all that up in the far as the range. Now the way I think it works, say like I figure I would get the most retargetable range off of say my Mastodon fleet at full length out range. However far I can get it stretched out going, they'll go a little further because they actually got a higher arc to go that far. You see what I'm saying? So the closer you are, the shorter your arc would be. So it would go just so far, say like one land tile or whatever. You got it stretched out there the whole 196 range. Then you got, you know, you're up like 3 stories high on your arc. So I mean, they're going to code like 3, 4 land tiles. You know,
I suppose.
that's kind of the way I look at it. You know, so I mean, if you walk up on a target, you want to kite a target if you want to try to throw as many shells as you can on the backside of it to take out that next thing. You know, you don't want to
Right.
walk up on it. You want to try to stay at that range. All right, let's see here. These ships are backwards. I drive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sub is in slot 5, so I go. I'm up and then I go right, left, and I'm on the sub. If I go up and then just right, I'm on the flagship, number 1. Uh, and then number 2 would be my backup here. And then oppressors. It's kind of complex, but that's how I groomed myself up driving. Let's see.
Yeah, just use the numbers themselves on the keypad.
Oh, I can't use the keypad numbers. I have to use the arrow
Arrow
keys.
key.
There you are.
Well, it's personal choice, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, to use the number pad, I have to keep looking down. So then I would lose the screen in my mind, you know. Uh, so then watching the whole flow of the battle, I can use the arrow keys kind of like going through the gears on driving a motorcycle. You know, you don't never have to look down. You just go up and down, and you know what gear you're in. You know,
Yeah.
that's why I dropped the map screen on the right side there, and just have my fleets up, so it actually shows me a picture of what ship I have on top there. You know, on queue.
Right.
So
Yeah, see, I can type without looking at my keyboard, so I got.
oh
I guess I got an advantage doing that.
yeah, I can't. I'm a hunting peck. You know.
You position and you remember. You don't have to move.
Yeah. Oh, I used to. I mean, I used to know how to type. I mean, junior high, high school. You know, I type so many letters a minute, and you know, da 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 da. But
Right.
I'm a lot older now, and I don't care. I know where everything's at. I just got to look and hunt and peck.
They had high school
Woo!
when you were younger.
Let's see, ballistic. Do what?
I said they had high school when you were younger.
Yeah, it's made out of Adobe. You know,
Okay, gotcha.
old
Was it one of
Adobe.
the was it one of those wandering Keeleys?
Those were the first mobile caves. You know.
All right,
You
right.
know.
I'm
We
happy.
All right, let's
Level
see
five.
here. Sweet. Okay. Ballistic, penetrative, explosive 30,000, radioactive 11,000. No concussive, no corrosive. Okay.
If I remember correctly, weren't these bases kind of concussive heavy?
That's what I was thinking. Uh,
Concussive and ballistic arrows.
oh, is this the one I used the Liberator?
Yeah, Liberators work really good for this one.
Where'd you go? There you are. They're the radioactive Liberator. All right. Let's see, who's faster here? 37, but he gets a speed boost when he berserks. 46 all the time. No ballistic on him, no. Oh no, this is concussive.
Ballistic in there? I don't remember a lot of ballistic in it. Why don't you just go peek the target?
Yeah. Uh, corrosive 10,000, concussive 3,000. He might need to back up. All right, let's go check it out. I should have repaired my fucking pinch, but I think I'll be all right.
Oh, shame on you. You dropped an F bomb.
Oops.
Hey,
Damn.
Nation, if you watch my screen a moment, I'm hitting two Skyfires on the targets that are supposedly in that, and I'm just gonna auto it.
I'm busy watching Shane's stream right now.
Okay. Come on.
I still can't believe I gotta wait another 36 or something days for a Mega Hull Hyperion to be finished.
Alright, let's see what we got in here. It looks like
Concussive.
and one order.
Oh, this got missiles in it?
Yeah, way in there in the back there's some execution. I think that there's two ballistas there. But it looks like it's mainly concussive and a couple of missiles. vessels.
I wonder if I should have brought in my pin plate liberator then.
Do you have a survivor in the fleet?
No, but I could have. Survivor's got good concussive.
Well, a survivor will give your other rivals 21,000 penetrative. That's
Yeah.
another thing. That's pretty liberating.
Okay. Let me go switch out that liberator. And for shits and giggles, we'll throw in a survivor instead of the other thing there. Uh,
Because I mean, not only does it give your other rivals the 21k penetrated, but then it'll also give all your boats those extra little buffs that give with the penalty.
yeah.
Now, you running a survivor in your fleet, no matter what you're doing, it's never a bad thing.
Well, he wasn't good in those ballistic targets a while ago. That's why I wasn't running him.
Well, I mean, not if you take him into the base, but as far as the plus he gives, is what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'd forgotten this one does missiles on it. So, uh, that's red plate. That's a missile plate. Okay. Okay, let's see what he's got going on now. Concussive of 11,000, so he should be good too.
Well, and then he gives all your other guys corrosive and explosive
Yeah.
deflecting. I don't
Yeah.
think there was any corrosive in there, but there was a little bit of explosive. So
Okay. I got some antis here for that, so let's give her a go.
UAVs are zippity doo dah.
Okay. Oh man, I wasted a building. That's part of my bloodthirst, man. What was I doing? I'll get over here and park for a minute. Let's see what we got going on here.
Ah, 8 minutes and 41 seconds for 2 Skyfires. Autoing at 63.
Come on, Shane. Fuck it. Come on, dude. Heal up, big boy. Okay, you ready? And stick with me. Get you through this shit. Come on. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. God damn it. Where you going, you twit? Get over here where it's fucking safe. There you go. Okay. Now I gotta get him out of here just real quick. He's fixing to pop up. Come on, guys. Get on in there. Yeah, you Fruit Loop. That hurt.
Think the one with the radioactive plate might have been better because that's sitting in the fire.
Yeah, I think so too. But I should have repaired before I killed it off. God dang it. Alright, another base hit, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's look at what it is. We already seen it, of course, but I can kill off my Gluttony here repairing real quick. Knocks off some of that repair bill on those armored hulls. Oh, this is the snipeable one, ain't it? Oh, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
freaking cakewalk. Alright. Ballistics, huh?
It looks like 2 ballistas and then everything else is cussive.
Okay, yep. There went the survivor, or the Gluttony. Gluttony's dead. Survivor, Liberator. Tell you what. Dang it. Kill all them bastards. Thank you. Damn it. That was stupid. That was just stupid. Well, I let my pressures get way too close to those two ships coming around that corner. They just got splashed out like hardcore.
Gotcha.
So that's why they dropped like little twigs. If I'd have walked them out around like I should have, everything would have been fine. I mean, I'd have pummeled that whole front line, and all those behemoths would have just melted.
Well, it wasn't pretty, but you got it done.
Yeah, like I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's the way it is. But that's two times through within all this little session here. So let's see what we're looking at on that one. Uh, Base defense don't matter, don't count. It's 540 there. This was like 5 hours. It's down to 4.5 now. And that's a 3.5 hour right there. So not too bad. 8.5 hours for that faux par. But of course, whenever you got the muddle gluts, you could always do it for free.
Right.
Whee! But I could have chose better ships in there. Like I said, we could have ran the one with the rad plate. Might have been better. That's what I used before. Uh,
Yeah, I was about all that sitting in the fire because when I take my whips in, I just kind of, I just kind of chain them through.
yeah, I mean, what I was gonna do, but I should have and could have. I mean, we could have come in and switched out the Liberator, and I could have switched out my countermeasure Gluttony. I have a backup. I have a second of him swap out. They're both built the exact same way. They're for the same purpose. Can't send them out dead, so swap him out, throw him in another slot to repair, and could have kept going. But like I said, it wasn't pretty, but we got through it. So
Yeah, the only thing that really hurt was when the oppressors went down.
yeah,
Other than that, it was actually a pretty good run.
yeah. I just wasn't watching that part of it. It could have been better, but alrighty. And I'll get these posted up for you, Bo.
Cool, cool.
So I appreciate everybody that was on here hanging out. It's cool seeing people on my stream. I'm not usually a big streamer, but I appreciate the company. So we'll see y'all later.
Of course.